Oi man, welcome to another avatar hopping video. This one of course is another special treat and actually was something I found as a request from a specific somebody, which I will put down on the bottom of the screen in a moment, but somebody had apparently requested that there are Arflins, a furry avatar that of course somebody wanted to find because they were hard to find. Well, in this world there are two of them, and of course the world's name is called Oakis Quest and PC Avatar Worlds with Fizzbones, which means there are Fizzbones avatars in here, so yay. Anyway, with this actual world, this is actually one of my more favorite ones because you could also find another special type of avatar which you could see behind me. This one and this one are ghostly avatars for public use, which are hard to find for public use. So, we're going to get started. We're going to look at these avatars, and if you ever need any more requesting for any more different types of avatars, I am up for taking suggestions. Hopkins are going to be coming soon because they were also requested, but I have worlds that have tons of them in there. So until then, let's get started. So to anyone who of course doesn't know, this is specifically an Arflin. This is the type of species that was recommended, one of them. In fact, I actually just looked over there, there's actually a Hopkin there too, but the Hopkins will be in another video. You could look up Hopkins easily. Arflins specifically are hard to find, and they don't have their own specific world. But these avatars do have a lot to them. Like this one has of course, let me get the camera up here. You can floop the ears one by one. You could have one up and one down. There is as of course I come over here, you could have my English is not right today. You can curl or straighten the tail. And then of course there's also the tail wag animation you can turn on and off. And then the tail position, that's normal. But you have to have tail wag off. So furry avatars always have a lot to them. They do really good work on them. Humans are boring. Isn't that right? The hair, you can have different types of hair, long, no ponytail, bald in case you just want the fur, short, and then one with a ponytail. Pretty cute looking. The clothes of course are, there's a sweater. Here, let me take whatever this other thing is off. Okay, there we go. Apparently that is lore clothes. But there is the sweater, which you could also change the color of it. Mostly PC only, sadly. There, I'll change it to a nice blue. Now there is... oh god. This has this too. Okay, so programmer clothes. I for some reason took a picture. Okay, now I got that saved on my picture, on my freaking computer. Oh boy. So this, and of course, there's that little bulge you can make on it. And then of course the color. Nice purple hue, let me take all that out. There's the lore clothing, which of course goes over all of this, so you can wear multiple different things all at once. And of course, it moves with the avatar as well. And honestly, I like it just because I'm a D&D nerd, so half the time I find this is actually really cool compared to others. You wear this during like an actual D&D campaign, which there are D&D worlds actually I could review in the future. I have a game here and there that I can make, but even then it's just like, I'm not really the greatest DM. Then of course, take off the collar, and then customizations. You can change the different type of eyes, so eyes chill, eyes angular, eyes round. So just in case you want a different size that. Now of course, you can increase the chest size. So yes, you can have bigger boobies if you want. There's the tummy size, which it's not that much. These are just merely like minor tweaks. This, and then hiney size, so you can increase the size of the butt. Look respectively. But other than that, that's actually it for this avatar. But then we can continue seeing the other ones. Alright, so this is of course a Hopkin. To any of you who do not know. There's a lot of people that no doubt know what this is, and don't mind my frickin' backing up back and forth. I have a major amount of stick drift right now in this left hand, so I have to actually get that fixed. But it seems as though it has all the default emotes, but other than that, most of the time avatars like this are mostly just for looks, but they all look really nice. Considering the fact that you could see all the different... Does it glow? Yeah, it actually sparkles. Nice purple hue. Ooh. And a little bit of a glow in the socks and stuff like that. Now, you won't see this on Quest only, sadly, because PC gets a lot of the special stuff, which, yes, Quest people, I am very sorry. You'll have to take a look at this. This is a PC and Quest world, so you will be able to actually go and take a look at these yourself. And of course, with most of the furry avatars, if you're new to this, they all have their special little expressions with the finger toggles. Now, I am not sure. I think what they do is they use the Arflin design for this one. Because this person actually has a lot of these types of designs. I don't know if it's considered an Arflin or if it's like something else. I think it is. But this is a nice deer one with a really nice skull shirt. But yeah, if any of you like deer or also like other furry avatars, this is a good mix-up. It has no expressions whatsoever, so it's merely just for looks. But even then, that doesn't mean it isn't bad. All this. Oh, there's a nice yin-yang symbol on the back. Yeah. Alright, this one is definitely an Arflin. This is a deer Arflin. Now, like I said, I take requests. So if you have a request for a specific type of avatar, you, of course, can ask me. And I could review certain worlds that have specific avatars that people are looking for. Of course, by the looks of this one... Hold on a second. There we go. I gotta keep myself still while I'm actually in a specific area for my 3D tracking, or else it'll go like wonky for like no reason. I have two base stations, but it's still weird. But it has the same things as all the other ones, but there's the, of course, lore clothing. I don't know. Pretty much the same everything else. And... yeah, pretty much the same everything else. So this is, of course, just a different design in case you like deers better. Now to one of my more favorite parts. Now, I will show you one after this, but I actually will give you a special like avatar by someone, and I'll even show who it's from. But I love ghostly avatars. Like you cannot go wrong with a ghostly avatar because they're well designed. They're a lot more human-like, and they do have, depending on which ones you have, certain toggles that, of course, you shouldn't bring out in public. But they're, of course, the outfit toggle, which gets rid of the actual hoodie itself, which it's not that bad per se. Just in case you wanted to just go into like a specific type of clothing, and then of course you can control the tail. There's not much to it, but if you want a really nice looking avatar, these avatars are rare to find in a world altogether. Sometimes these avatars are hard to actually make. I'm actually trying to make a Mamagen here and there. I'll even show you like another Mamagen for like specialties. I'll even show you like an Anubis ghostly avatar that I was able to see, and they're really nice looking. There's actually the other one right here that if you want to pair, you could pair it up with it. But of course, never go... give me the camera. Never go wrong with a ghostly avatar. Okay, so this one of course is an adorable little one in case you love cuter avatars. This one's actually really tiny. I'm like not even up to the knee on the last avatar by the looks of it. But of course it has the same default emotes by the looks of it. You can sleep, so in case you like sleeping in VR, you can make it more realistic. And then there's details, which flop left, flop right. And then of course tail position. It doesn't have much to it, but if you really like adorable avatars, this is the world to go to get a couple of them. Especially the Arflins, and this one specifically. It's like a baby Arflin. Alright, so this one is a nice, well-designed Rex. In fact, I'll very quickly... there's a nice little coffin. What does it say? Okay. Yeah, F that shit right away. But anyway, by the looks of the expressions, it might have basically the same old, yeah, ears, tongue, mouth, mood, face, eye pupils. Body, there's the feathers as usual, where you can make them go up. And then there's toes, the tail. Yeah, let me just swing it around a little bit. Oh. Okay, this one does not seem to have any type of dynamic bones in the tail. This one's kind of static. So the person might be actually on the way to making this avatar into something more. But yeah, there's the usual, like... I still don't get that toggle. Rexes in general, I do not get that toggle. It's almost like, oh, you want to be pregnant? Well, here's an avatar. But still good nonetheless. Here, let's check the back of it. Tattoos around the eyes, actually, yeah. My stick drift does not help me at all. So, club on that side. A spade, not a club. I'm dumb. And then, question mark on the other side. By the looks of it. Not a bad looking avatar. Alright, so this is number 2 of the ghostly avatars in this room. Now, this is actually the male one, and like I said, ghostly avatars are great! They're great! They work well with full body and everything and stuff like that, and they're just well designed. I love ghostly avatars. I gotta make I'm gonna hopefully plan in the future when I start learning Unity, either to take a class or learn it on my own, I'm gonna make tons of actual public ghostly avatars for the people to use, and it's gonna be just filled with them. If I'm allowed. I hope I'm allowed, because I know there's specific rules with ghostly avatars that you need to be careful of. And of course in this one, there are toggles for brightness, which what this basically, yeah, that's plain and simple, and also if it glows in the dark too. So outfit, basically tank top. For all those furries who want to look a little bit better. There was one time I thought of becoming a dancer, and it's just like, I'm thinking about it, but I don't know if I should do that or not. And then tail position. Not much to it, but again, well designed. Never go wrong with the ghostly avatar. Now, of course, there is a specific type of pair for Rexes in this world, and this, of course, is the female one, and yes, it does. If you see it, it does have fizz bones for the actual thing. I don't know if it works just on PC or not, but for the toggles, there's actually less, but there's magpie. Don't know what magpie is. There, of course, are breasts in case you want to make it bigger or smaller. Of course, you know I'm a guy. I always make them big. And then open and close. I have no idea what that is. Open close toggles on here, and then the magpie show. I have no idea what that is. So I'm just gonna assume it's nothing. They probably have to fix it. And then there's body controls, which that toggle does not work. So there's this one. And of course, this is the male one. Now the male one, of course, is just exactly the same. There's nothing different about it. There's literally, the only thing different is it actually has the head and body controls, which is basically the same thing, and the usual. You just want to randomly want to get pregnant, you get a Rex. Just run around saying, I have 2 children. Alright, so now, I have actually found out the name of what this is called. This is called a tiger bee, which honestly, I should have guessed that, but this is, of course, another different variant that I've seen in this world. So the usual thing is getting rid of the antenna and wings. The wings idle, so if you wanted to just take away the animation or something like that, you can. And then simple, the tail waggle. Which these ones are always flowy, I love them. But also, it has a couple of extra things like the collar and then the glasses, which of course are designer. Now when you look at the world's picture, this is actually one of the actual avatars in the picture of the world when you find it. This is apparently one of the star avatars for this world. And by looks of it, just looking at it already, it's actually, if you like shorter avatars and avatars like, oh, hello. The tail is water and has fish in it. Oh, and that flow actually. Huh. This is also a cool design too. It has some actual detail. And then the hair is nice and shiny as well. Very flowy. Fizz bones. Yep, fizz bones. And then nice... Was this latex? I think it is. With the designer pants and everything. So for the toggles, of course you could toggle the glasses, toggle the sleeves. Oh, so there's more sleeves to it as well. Pants off. Yeah. Okay. It's safe for work, so don't worry. Yeah, you won't get this shut down. And then latex bottoms. Oh dear. Okay, so it is latex. for the dominatrixes of the furry world. Here you go. And then top, you take that fully off, some nice hair fluff, and then you put the pants on, of course. You could have both. You can't have both on at the same time, sadly, but at the same time, it seems pretty well. And locomotion, that way at least, of course, if you wanted to use that, it has it on here too. But for the most part, this of course is their star design, though I will admit I would have liked if you could have moved the tail, other than just having to swish it around back and forth, because honestly I think that would have been really cool. Here, let's see. Oh, stick drift. Little toggles here and there. Every now and then you'll find an avatar that actually, like, if you hit a certain toggle, the tail actually comes around and hugs it. That would have been nice on this avatar. Alright, so this one in particular, actually, immediately going into it, honestly catches my eye a little bit. And I will admit, it actually, just the design of it actually looks nice. And for the toggles, warmers, you can take off the warmers on your hands. You could put on, you could just take off the shorts, shirt, and then there's boots. So if you want to take off the clothes, that's there. Locomotion it has, and body modifications, there's a lot of ears. You could change, so ear 1, ear 2, ear 3, ear 4, I actually like those ones, ear 5, bunny ears, and ear 6. I like ear 4 the most, in my opinion. And then for hands, so you could change the hand size. No, you can't. Okay, so all these toggles are actually not working for the controls. But even then, some avatars, some people don't choose to put those on there, even though they do kind of put them on there. I guess they don't either finish it or something like that. But if the maker does finish it, that'll be an extra, of course, toggle for this. And honestly, I actually like this avatar. I just wish it had, like, what do you call it? Fake play space. This, I would have taken this avatar if it had fake play space. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is an Arflin, but this one kind of looks like one. Nah, not as much as I look at the other Arflin. But I don't know the species and the name of this, but it has locomotion, and avatar modification has had outfit. So this is the main outfit. Oh. There's a harness. Oh god. Yeah, apparently this is for the cute people. And then all off. Don't worry, no nipples, no anything, it's safe for work. Trust me, it's all safe for work. So you don't have to worry about this getting shut down. Not bad. Definitely for females though, considering, you know, has fizz bones by the looks of it, so you can mess around with it. Okay, so I have seen this avatar float around before. I think a couple of my friends actually have this avatar in particular. So this avatar is actually one of the nicer ones because it actually has a marker. There we go. I don't know if it's for PC only or not, because sometimes that usually is what happens. You could of course have all the different types of like things like that. In fact, it has local space, which if I remember correctly, you can connect it to your avatar with the drawings and you can actually bring it with you. So there we go. Now I have what is seemingly a very kind of bendy sword. But yeah, you could actually make your own stuff. If you're good at drawing, you could actually make some good works of art and actually be able to swing it around or even carry it with you if you want with local space. Just so that you know how it works, because before in a video I didn't know how it was. And even then it has all these different toggles for like the feet, the hands, the head. You could basically put it anywhere on your body so that if you want to make yourself a little bit designer, you can do that. In fact, you can even increase the brush size for other things too. Infinity, and for Oculus users, this is the symbol, but red. I miss the Oculus symbol, to be honest. I don't know why they got rid of it. Alright, so for body modifications, so gloomy arms, that just increases the size. Breast toggle, in case you are a femboy, I guess. Clothing. Virgin killer. Oh, it's one of those dresses. Okay, I was about to say, what the hell do you mean by virgin killer? Oh, man. But there's Virgin Killer, Bikini. Oh, that's just less clothing. And then the crop top and skirt, which is of course that one. And then accessories. Oh, it has a lot of accessories. Alright, so the waist harness, the garter, eye patch. Oh, it has 2 different colored eyes. I can't remember what the thing about that is called, but that's actually really nice, and I know people love it. And then there's, of course, the collar, the sleeve, and then the hat. So if you want to take all that off, sure, but even then, we put all the designs on because we want to be different. And for the last one, of course, is locomotion. So if you want locomotion, it's there for you to use at your disposal. Oh, hold on. Oh, I see. A little needle. Does it have fist Well, the freaking camera does, because I could grab onto it any time, but... Oh yeah, it does. So you can mess around with that. And yes, you horny mother humpers out there, you can mess with the boobs, and the hair, and the ears. Just ask permission before you just go up and touch another person's avatar. Recommended, highly recommended, must condone. Okay, so this one actually looks real nice too. The only thing is, you see that picture right there? That's the picture for the avatar. So it looks looks nothing like it. This furry avatar totally doesn't look like a white man actor from Blue's Clues at all. But it has, of course, the tail wag, so you can turn it on and off. I keep it on because I like realism, so it also has locomotions. And for the clothing, it has a couple outfits. So there's this one. Oh, okay, so if you want, of course, the little Daisy Dukes kind of gal, you got that. There's the outfit 3. Another dominatrix one. Kind of two-sided on that one. And then, of course, none, and yes, safe for work. So nothing's gonna cause you to lose this avatar. And then taking off the shoes. I will put on just outfit 1 because I actually like the outfit 1 the most. Mess with the fizz bones, ears, that, hair, the usual thing. Fizz bones are fun. Like I said, ask for permission. Phantom sense is nothing to mess around with unless they want you to. And I've known people who have wanted to. Trust me. Okay, so this is another Mamagen I have in my collection that is actually safe for work. Now this one is a Doom Eternal Mamagen, which means it is themed off of Doom Eternal. And of course, it has all these special things where it could take off the armor and stuff like that, and it could bring out the blades, which of course are just bright red. But the special thing about this is 1, it has a couple of dances, and 2, it could bring out the weapon. The Doom Blade itself. And it is a very big avatar, which means you'll be able to actually bring it out, and it is huge compared to other people. Now, there are some avatars that actually have this, but even then, this is a Mamagen that is actually hard to find, and I randomly cloned it off of someone else because I love the look of it. And of course, there are other people out there that actually collect Mamagens like I do. So if there's any good ones, I'm always willing to actually ask to clone, and if they want another one too, they could always ask to clone me too. Which, if you ever come up to me and you want a Mamagen that I have in my collection, if you find me, I'm always willing to give one, but I'm only going to give certain ones to people who are of age, because some of them are not safe for work. Now, other than that, they also have the Super Shotgun. Now, of course, sadly, you cannot fire it, it's all for show, but even then, it is still well and good that this is a very decently well-made Mamagen for a certain theme. Now, the dances, of course, are the specialist. It'll take a moment. So if you want to dance, you can with this avatar. Whoop, too far the camera. So there's that. There's Orange Justice because, God forbid, those hoes be hating and we keep dabbing on them haters. And then Car Shearer. We all know what this dance is. And it's funny because I also have another Mamagen with like tons of sliders full of dances. Maybe I'll just randomly just make a video of them. well, those are all the avatars here. And for the recommended avatars people wanted to search up, you can always ask in the chat of YouTube. If you leave a comment on the video what type of avatars you're looking for, furry or non-furry, I am up to find whatever you are looking for. I still am doing Hopkins in the process, which I have one world in mind that I know I can get and actually has tons of them, and it'll be a pretty long video. Might be a two-parter, because some worlds are so big I might have to do multiple parts on a video. But even then, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment for more suggestions if you want more, and I will see you in the next video as I continue to search for avatars and help their creators get more exposure so that they can get the love they deserve. See ya.